it was horrific. I had no idea what even Magaluf was. I didn't even know it was a place. In between the last DJ and me, there was like a bodybuilding competition.
What?
Like a sexy bodybuilding competition with like naked women involved. Hi guys, welcome to Promo FOMO, where we go through brand new promos that are coming out over the next weeks and months, and you get to have a little sneak peek with us. I'm Luke Brancaccio.
I'm Luke Pepper.
Let's get on with it. First up, this is Coderose. The tune's called Forever, and it's on SOMMERSVILLE Records. I think I've had a few of those before.
Spacebar's not working, which is good.
But
what is?
I've got all the power.
God damn it! But what is working is that bass line's great. I love that.
I love all the noise as well. It's fucking.
I love the way it kind
great.
of goes. That compressor kind of it closes at exactly the right point on the kick. It gives it that wave.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're completely right.
And in a big club, that's going to sound
Huge.
epic.
Yeah. Let's go. I really love the way it's really like weird and eerie, and then kind of has that sweet undertone to it as well.
You're weird and eerie, so that makes a lot of sense.
Anyway. And that for me is fantastic. I'm just right up my street. Really good for a beginning of the evening, or like the start of a set.
And for all those people who have got their nails dug into their legs or whatever at the moment, do you want to play a little bit so people can hear it rather than skipping that way? I mean, because this is something we do as DJs. We kind of skip through stuff and then we'll listen to it later, but we also kind of get that it's going to be hella annoying for you. I'm going to get my ruler out. I'm going to slap you every time you do it.
Get a bit trigger happy. You've actually got your ruler out.
I've got my ruler out.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so next up is Spencer Brown and what's that?
Qrion. Again with the names.
20 milliseconds.
Spencer, you get a pass. Your mate, not so much.
Let's give this a go.
Have a
this is on the label Diviine. Liking this. Old school. Really like that.
I'm not really feeling it.
Are you not?
No,
I'm digging it a lot. Sorry?
It's missing depth for me.
I just like the simplicity of it. I really like that. I was hoping it'd come back in more with the 303 typey thing or whatever that synth was when it came back in, but that was almost a 5 for me. But I would definitely play this. I really love it.
Yeah, I know, and I think it's that Korg MS-20 sounds like that. I've never really got on with that synth. It's just too thin. It's almost there, but it's not quite. It kind of reminds me of the Novation-y kind of sound, where it's kind of interesting, but it's not quite. It's a little bit thin and plasticky. That's just me probably being a synth snob, but no.
Yeah, fuck off, snob. Anyway, that was Diviine. That's on Diviine Records by Spencer Brown and Qrion, 20 milliseconds, 20 ms. Qrion or Qrion maybe. That's the best so far.
But where's the U gone? I mean, they were short on vowels that day.
I'm gonna rate that. I'm going to give it a 4. It would have been a 5. Next up, we've got my band, Tokyo Fan Club, whose new release on Bedrock is dropping next Friday, I think. And it's a remix of Seasons and Heaven Sun, one by Animal Print remix and the other by Speakman. I just remixed Speakman as well. We just did a swap. They're actually my favourite producers at the moment. I bloody love them. I know it's a bit cheeky reviewing my own music, but I haven't actually made these remixes.
I don't think this is allowed. We're going to have Musicians Union onto us.
I know. This is from our album We Live Electric. Animal Print's remix of Seasons, by the way.
Gary Newman vibes, love it.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? It's like they've really done a stellar job on this. Such a good remix. They've really not overdone it and made it two hands in the air. That riff, if they had kind of kept it going, could have been far too much, but they've just kept it back enough and used it as to elevate the tune rather than saturate the tune. To Heaven Sun, Speakman remix. Got a real kind of quartet-y feel to it as well. I'm so in love with these guys. I
love the way they've processed Kiki's vocals. Yeah. It's kind of keeps the original vibe but adds something different.
It really does as well. Yeah. Kiki Cave's the lead singer in the band.
Have you met her?
Yeah, once or twice. I'm actually wearing my wedding ring. Here we go.
And if there's any divorce lawyers that can hook us up with a rate,
yeah, send them our way. I really, really love that. They're really bloody good. So big thank you to Animal Print and Speakman for doing those remixes. And as I said, that's out on August the 25th on Bedrock. This next tune is on a label called All My Thoughts. It's called Idleway by Tropics. Let's check it out. Super nice already.
Bit too nice. It's taking away my rage. I don't want it to.
Just come here. Come here.
I need my angry energy to get me through the day.
I love this. I think this would go really well with that. What was the first tune that we listened to?
I think sort of like a
Coderose or whatever.
I'm thinking it'd go really well with a glass of red wine and some heroin.
I love it. Like summer kind of outdoor vibes.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is, like, would you ever actually get the chance to play this?
Yes, I would.
Would you though?
Yeah, let me play it.
No.
I'm not even getting the chance now.
No.
You bloody love this. I think it's great.
It's great.
I like, obviously, if we're playing a sunset kind of or sunrise set or whatever, this would just be perfect. I mean, this isn't, obviously you can't play this in the middle of a normal set that we do, but doesn't stop it from being great.
I mean, like if I was doing Mambo sunset set, then something like this, or like maybe a warm up, but that doesn't really happen anymore. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, shout out to new DJs. This is the kind of stuff you want to be playing in a warm-up. You do not want to bang it out. Basically, there's an art to being a warm-up DJ, and you want to be playing interesting, cool stuff. And especially when the club first opens, it's fine not to have anyone on the dance floor. Let them have a drink and let them filter there and keep their heads nodding at the bar. Don't be like, yeah right, okay, I'm going to prove myself and play all the peak time shit, because you will not get booked again.
Yeah. And this is the kind of stuff that will go down well.
like you.
Like my vodka.
Like you go down well.
I do. I actually do.
That's what it said on the toilet wall.
I wrote that. This is Daniel Etienne. I think this is a various thing. Yeah, it is. It's on Tomorrowland and Size label. Normally, it's a bit cheesy for me, but let's give this a go. I love shit like this. It's very Fred again and Fortetti, but you know, and it's been done, but it just gets me every time. This is not really your cup of tea, is it?
What, techno for middle class white kids? Not really.
Well, you know, takes one to know one. Not too keen on that vocal. It was almost that for me, but I just love all that chopping and editing. And like, I know people are not into it as well, but all like the high-pitched vocals and...
Look, that's a cut and paste.
It is a cut and paste. Exact cut and paste of... almost identical, isn't it?
Yeah, the only difference I can see is in the
last bit.
Yeah.
This is Deborah De Luca doing Robin S. Show Me Love techno mix. This is a special shout out to Steve Mack. He loves remixes of Show Me Love, and they've like not allowed to actually call it Show Me Love. Obviously, they call it Devotion. But
and then in brackets, Show Me Love. I mean, they're fooling no one.
Exactly. Let's give this a go. You know, I got high hopes for this. Hold on. Rewind.
Hello, this is the 90s calling. We'd like our vibe back.
That was a proper rewind. Oh dear. No disrespect to Deborah De Luca, but Jesus Christ.
Unfortunately, you know what's going to happen though? That she's just going to get a knock on the door and there's going to be a truck full of cash just like backing into her driveway.
This is going to number one on Beatport, for sure. I want to get to the vocal. I'm intrigued. Here we go.
No.
Rewind.
No. Sweet Jesus.
That's exactly where you're getting on this show. Nowhere. But good luck to you. I'm sure you don't need it. Let's get on with some actual real music.
Deborah, you're Satan's little helper.
Rewind.
I'm trying to get in my love and can't take no way.
Adam 10 and Maori. Nice. Good start.
Adam 10, I think, is one of my, apart from John Monkman as well, is one of my favourite producers. And who's the other guy he does it with?
Mitagami.
Yeah. But anything he does is fab. So let's go back to the very beginning of this.
Yeah, Maccabi House are on fire at the moment.
Yeah.
Most of their releases.
This is on Higher Ground. This is Adam 10 and Maori Spring. Is that Maori?
Maori.
Yeah. Spring Girl on Higher Ground.
I could get it, I wrote the song in a second. It's around, I could get it, I wrote the song in a second. And there ain't nothing I can't do, it's all just whatever.
I love that percussion. It's kind of like from, remember the old detective movies? You'd have that.
Yeah.
You'd have that sort of
It really
style of
is.
percussion in there.
And it's so kind of like just not overproduced. It's just thrown in there and it kind of works.
Yeah.
It's around, I could get it, I wrote the song in a second. And there ain't nothing I can't do, it's all just whatever. And you were a little heathers, I pull off all of your pedals, I pull off all of your pedals, I pull off all of your pedals. It's around, I could get it, I wrote the song in a
Fucking love this.
That works.
second. And there ain't nothing I can't do, it's all just whatever. And I'm biotic, I'm shepherd, I dig a ball.
I love how they left a clean sample in there. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone sampled that?
I didn't even think of that.
The treasure when you were a little heathers, I pull off all of your pedals. It's around, I could get it, I wrote the song in a second. And there ain't nothing I can't do, it's all just whatever. And I'm biotic, I'm shepherd, I dig a ball. The treasure when you were a little heathers, I pull off all of your pedals. It's around, I could get it, I wrote the song in a second. And there ain't nothing I can't do, it's all just whatever. And I'm biotic, I'm shepherd, I dig a ball. The treasure when you were a little whatever. And I'm biotic, I'm shepherd, I dig a ball. The treasure when you were a little heathers, I pull off all of your pedals. I pull off all of your pedals, I pull off.
So simple and just works. He's just got a knack of just taking like the raw elements of something and just like making everything work. And it's borderline cheesy, but it's not. It's like just on that edge with that vocal. It could just so kind of be.
Tracks like that are super handy though, because if you've got a dance floor that's a little bit finicky or a bit more on the commercial side, it's really easy to clear the floor. So stuff like this will kind of keep them hooked in if you see them losing a little bit. Well, yeah, art of reading a crowd, pretty much dead these days, but hey.
You know, that's Luke's wise words for you. Here we go.
I wrote the song in a second, and it's around, I could get it. I wrote the song in a second, and it's around, I could get it. I wrote the song in a second, and there ain't nothing I can't do. It's all just whatever, and it's around, I could get it. I wrote the song in a second, and there ain't nothing I can't.
That's so good.
Yep.
Yeah, love that. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. I just love that kind of on the cusp kind of tune like that. It's fantastic. Devoteex, Calma on Impressum.
Transforming all reality to your only will.
I like that. This has impressed me. Do you want to impress him?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Press the Impressum button.
Which is deeper than anything else. This is the adventure you have chosen, even if you don't remember. This is the adventure.
Stop.
I'll stop if you stop stopping.
That's really, really good. That don't impress me much.
Bit racist, mate. I don't know how, but it just seems like it might be
racist. Also, Devoteex, Calma. That's great. I would like to have heard less of the vocal, but I'd still play it. Malandra Jr. No Brain on Renaissance. Renaissance have been putting out some great tunes recently. Isn't that sample from like the Bionic Man or?
Don't know. I bet it's been used in some hip hop stuff.
Yeah, I think it's from some old kind of sci-fi when like the Hulk or something when they change. It's like. I'm not into that vocal.
I can live with it.
Cool. Let's carry on then.
I have no money, no beauty, no class, no brains. I have no money, no beauty, no class, no brains.
I love the rhythm track on this. It's great. But I have no money, no brains, and no class. I just don't know if I could feel comfortable playing that. Even though I have none of any of them. I knew you were going to say it. I got there first. Let's listen to it. I've taken the rule away, so
I didn't even think it needed to be said. Sounds like Yellow.
I actually, other than the lyrics of the vocal, I really like this. I think this is going to be more of a you than a me thing, but I love this. Everything except for the words on the vocals. It does sound like Yellow. Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah, I mean, sounding like Yellow is never a bad thing.
If this was playing, I would go mental to it. Every time that comes back in, there's that groove. It's so simple. Like, I think I've heard it a million times, but they just got it right. Like the levels, the sounds, everything. So, F what I say. It's just, let's listen to that was called No Brain. Wow. So this is on SHÈN? Yeah, and it's by Paige, called Breathwork. This is Frankie Wa's label. And Frankie has been just, smashing it at the moment. He's, and deservedly so. So yeah, Paige, Breathwork, Let's have a listen. Loving this. I'm loving the percussion, and that riff is awesome. Reminds me of old school Danny Tenaglia. It reminds me of old school prog, but when prog was good.
Yeah, dark, menacing.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you very much for watching Promo FOMO episode 2. We will be back very soon, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.